Are you looking for where to get the most quality and affordable furniture in Nigeria? Then look no further because Chooks Interiors is your solution. From sofas to dining sets, tables, center rugs, you name it, we have got you covered. Check out any of our showrooms at Airport Road in Ikeja, Festac, or Alaba International Market. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Chooks_Interiors. That is at CHUKS_Interiors. Call or send us a WhatsApp message on 0808 017 1229. That's 0808 017 1229. And we would love to hear from you. We are Chooks Interiors and we offer quality for every budget.
This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio.
All right, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Elegbete TV Radio. My name is Ndafe Manchester, and I love to come into Elegbete Sports. Sorry for what happened. I really can't see, but I think system update reverted the computer back to default, and this things happen. Nobody knows, but I'm sorry for the loss of a whole 32 minutes. And I was writing on. I was checking other stories. So I wasn't even seeing the live stream. All those comments about audio loss, I wasn't seeing it until I came back to it. So I'm really, really sorry. But it is what it is. Sometimes this happens. System updates just cost. I just look at the report because everything I did here was perfect and I was hearing myself. So I assumption is the lowest level of knowledge. Again, I've been a victim of my own coach, and that everything was fine. Should have made myself. I should have double checked it, but it's one of those things that happen. There's nothing you can do about it. Well, let's continue from where I stopped or go back to the top again. That flow that I started the show with, I wonder if I can catch up with it. But let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Erik have demanded for full control of transfer. He demands that the players that he wants should be the ones that he gets in. You know that's never going to happen anyway. I don't know why he's making that demand, but he wants to have a say in the players that comes in and those that goes out. He's also demanded that if Sancho is going to come back to Manchester United, he must apologize. If he's not apologizing, get out of here. Yes, because he's doing naga and they should let him go. I'm not the one that sang it. It's a Jamaican dancer king that sang it. If your boyfriend naga let him go. When your girlfriend naga. Yeah, that's Benny Man, right? Okay, so that's exactly what he's saying. Mason Greenwood is not coming anywhere. There's no green light for Mason Greenwood to come back. That's not even Erik Ten Hag's decision. That is the club's decision. So it means that there's a whole lot of high expectation that's going to be on him. Now, for Manchester United fan, what's the target for Erik Ten Hag this season? If he doesn't make the top 4, would it be failure? Would it be success? If he doesn't make the top 4 and win another FA Cup, probably beating Man City along the line again, would that be success? Because now that's the measurement of success. A couple of seasons ago, Arsenal won the FA Cup, ended up in 8th position. They said it was a failure. That Arteta does not know what he's doing. Now Manchester United ended in 8th position in the league, conceding goals like goals were going out of fashion, losing matches like losing is the new win, and then won the FA Cup against Man City in the finals, and they say, "Ooh, we did it, we're good." I don't understand, but hey, whatever it is, what's the target for Manchester United right now? Well, the Euros, some teams are looking good, like France. But some other teams are looking shitty. England is one of them. John Stone have virus, and because of that, he's been quarantined. I mean, since 2000 or 2019, we've been hearing this thing called quarantine, like any small thing. Before, the only place I've heard quarantine growing up was the airport. When you travel, so you have cholera, chicken pox, smallpox, and all the pause, and then every other thing they quarantine you. But right now, any small thing, you can even have cough, they quarantine you. You can have headache, You can have headache and a quarantine, you're like it's communicable. Okay, so John Stone have been quarantined. England are struggling over his fitness, but beyond that, they are not suggesting maybe Declan Rice should play in centre defence. Okay, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold plays in the Declan Rice position in midfield. Different talk, mix up like that. Okay, so the England team is just like the Nigerian national team as well. Some of these players are awesome in their club, but at the national team level, they are not good. Let me give you an example. Phil Foden doesn't play the same way he plays for Man City when he plays for England. It's not really cut it. There's just something missing when he plays for England. Harry Kane is good everywhere, whether it's for Bayern Munich, whether it's for Tottenham Hotspur, never do well club, or England, he just knows how to score goals. Okay, the only place he did score goal was the Arsenal youth team where he was cut off. But any other place is gone since that cutting off. He's been scoring goals that goals are going out of fashion. Well, and then a few other players in that team that are struggling. But then Germany also have their own struggles, a little bit of bust up in the training camp and all that. Scotland are saying we are ready, we can deal with this, we are strong enough to deal with Germany. Bring on Germany, we will deal with them. Who is there that we cannot mark? Is it not Kai Havertz? Who is Kai Havertz when you talk about Scotland? Well, we will see tomorrow. We will know tomorrow. We will know whether Scotland can live up to the bragging, because it is one thing to talk, it is another thing to live up to what you're talking about. We shall see on that front. But who's your smart money on? Let me just ask you this question: who's your smart money on to do well in the Euros? And it's a whole lot of permutations here, this team, that team, everybody, there are teams like Italy, Spain, Portugal, Germany, France, England. Who's your smart money on? If you're going to say you have 100,000 naira to bet and predict the winner, who's that team going to be? Please put it in the comment section, let's know, and give us reason. Don't just write the country's name. Please give me a reason why you think they are the ones that will deliver. Well, there's a whole lot. Jose Mourinho has been talking. The new Fenerbahce coach has been talking. Rio Ferdinand has been talking, as well as Jamie Carragher, the source, the man from Liverpool, has been talking. Well, England, the English FA have also said, see, Gareth Southgate, we want you to stay. It's been 8 or 9 years now that you've been on this job. We like what you've done. We like what you're doing. Hopefully we like what you're going to do. But just in case you're forgetting, the job that they were keeping for you is the Man United job, and that's why they kept Erik ten Hag, so that just in case you're free, they will fire Erik ten Hag and bring you in. That's what Ineos want to do, because the way it is, Jim Ratcliffe wants England for England, right? What I mean by that is an English coach coaching an English club, where Manchester United, you are prepared for doom. Gareth Southgate coaching Manchester United, that is another expressway to plenty defeat. Well, let me keep my mouth shut on that one. But now the English FA are also saying, just in case you don't want to stay, we already know who we will use to replace you. We are just staying with you for now, and we will keep our mouth shut. We're not going to behave like Ineos, who is publicly chasing everybody that is rejecting them. But in case you say, I don't want to stay, I'm not interested anymore, well, we have somebody to replace you. Don't forget that apart from the Euros that is starting this weekend, which is tomorrow, the US Open Golf Championship is also starting. I hardly talk about golf, but Rory McIlroy and everybody is hoping that it's going to happen. You know that the US Open is one of the most difficult golf course because it is hard to do. Tomorrow is soft. The weather sometimes can be unpredictable, like the Manchester weather. If you live in England, you understand what I mean by the Manchester weather. But hey, it is what it is. What do you expect from Manchester United with Erik ten Hag continue? My co-presenter, I call him my co-presenter because he gives deeper perspective to some of the conversations that we have here. I'm talking about Bobby Kugwe, who would also share his thoughts on that one. He said in 3 years, Manchester United will win the Premier League title. Now, remember in 2013 when I said Man United was going to go 10 years without winning the Premier League title, people thought I was crazy. And last year I said at this rate, if they continue like this, they still might go another 10 years. But Bobby has come to say, hey man, shut up. Apply the brakes. Stop it there. It's not going to be another 10 years. 3 years from now, Manchester United are going to win the English Premier League. Guys, looking at this Man United, Ineos have come in, but if you look, everything Ineos have touched have gone bad. Yes, they touched Team Sky Sports, the Tour de France, I don't know what they call it, Tour de France cycling team, and they are nowhere to be found. They touched Mercedes have never been the same again. They went to Nice and touched Nice. Things are not nice anymore with Nice. Of France. So I really don't know what they have touched that have gone well that is giving Bobby that kind of confidence that these guys will make it happen. But for you, as a neutral football person or a Man United fans outside of Bobby, what do you think? How long would you think Man United will take before they will win the Premier League again? So let me set some settings, some scenarios. Let me create some scenarios for you guys. Most likely, I don't know. Most likely, Pep Guardiola will leave next season. If Pep Guardiola leave next season, it means that there is nobody who will come to Man City that can top Pep Guardiola. Okay, anybody that comes to Man City thereafter will struggle for 2 or 3 seasons. But that also means that Arsenal with Arteta will not step up to the plate and win for that 2 or 3 seasons, and Arteta will do what Arsene Wenger, with all the greatest manager alive, was unable to do: win the title back to back. Okay. Arteta definitely will do it once Pep Guardiola step aside. Now, having said that, there are other Chelsea would mold and build, and then probably come in. I just don't know if this guy that they got in Enzo Maresca. Okay, if Maresca would do the masquerade and do the kung fu to make them get there, but then they would step up. For Liverpool, I think they are going down, so that means that Man United can find a way. But then Unai Emery, if he continues with Aston Villa, my problem with Aston Villa is that the way they are going to sell players means they would easily, definitely play in the Champions League and then not be able to make the top 4. Forget about it. Aston Villa is not making the top 4 next season. Forget about, don't even think about it. 24-25 season, Aston Villa is not in the top 4. That conversation is not there. So the space is open. But then there's Tottenham Hotspur, who is the new Mad and Captain Black. Yes, they are standing by your window. Let's make a logo. So they are knocking on the door. They are by the window there, looking like, okay, we'll go in. I pray that they change their foolish mentality of thinking they are in a league competing against Tole Arsenal, because right now we're not in their league anymore. We're not even competing with Spurs. That's shitty, rubbish, stupid club. But hey, let's respect them because they have good money. They are one of the few clubs in the Premier League that is, I'm not sure they are having issues with money. They make good money. They make their stadium is always making good money. Having said all of this, where is the opening for Man United? Bobby, whatever you say this, this, we're making this about you now. Where is the opening that is giving Bob the confidence that Man United in 3 seasons will become champion? First of all, the players that they have some good young players, but the older players are, they are not here, neither here, not there. You cannot really, you can't really pick them. Okay, so when you look at all of this and you're saying to yourself, where is this confidence or arrogance or pride coming from? Well, whatever, I'll leave you guys to tell me what you think about that. For Liverpool fans, I know you're angry when I say Liverpool going down, but they are going down. You cannot go and play a shower and tell me that you want to make it. Nah, you're going down. It's going down, going down. Liverpool are going down. Okay, Chelsea, I'm still my crystal ball. I'm not seeing well, and Chelsea fans will say that God will blind my eye from seeing. But remember, when I see and I say it, it happens. Okay, very, very rare occasion. Like when I said Man City was not going to win the league last season, and Aston Villa foolishly go and beat Arsenal at the Emirates. If not, my honest prediction would have just come true. But sometimes God will just humble you and say, "Come, calm down. Your shoulders are beginning to go up too much. Let me frustrate you for this one. You're my son, but you're beginning to overdo it." Well, things like that. So for you as a Chelsea fan, where do you think Enzo Maresca will take them to? For me, I've concluded that Liverpool are going down. So forget about it. Liverpool came third this season, right? Came third last season, then the 2 seasons ago. But this time around, next season, they're going down. They're not coming. If the top 4, they will struggle. So Tottenham must come and replace them. That is if they do well. Because I'm looking at some of the players that they're going to sign. Ivan Toney, they're going to sign this one, sign that one. They get them together. I think that the Tottenham coach is a good coach. I think he's an honest man. He just discovered the spirit of Tottenham. When they played against Man City, he just realized that, I'm in a very terrible club. This club I have the only club that have families, people worrying them. The only club. So people, when that happened last season, people said, it's the first time. No, it's not the first time. There was a time when Arsenal was chasing the title against Manchester United. I've forgotten the season, but it's a while ago. Man United versus Tottenham Hotspur. Teddy Sheringham was a guy. Teddy Sheringham also. Tottenham Hotspur scored first. no Tottenham Hotspur fan celebrated in the stadium. Even the Tottenham players did not celebrate. You understand me? Man United ended up winning that game 4-2 or 4-3 or 5-3 or so. But remember that. So it's not today. For those people who keep talking about what happened last season, that it didn't start today. It's happened before, and we've seen that happen too many times. So don't even be looking at it like, oh, last season they stop Arsenal. No, Tottenham Hotspur did not stop Arsenal from winning the title. Aston Villa stopped Arsenal from winning the title. There's nothing. Arsenal beat Tottenham Hotspur home and away. So the Tottenham Hotspur did not stop Arsenal, and they did not have what it takes to beat Man City. Let's be very honest. Come on, you've been in your last 6 games, you've lost 4 and you won 1, and then you say you beat you. Shut up, come on, shut up. So Tottenham Hotspur fan, keep that one to yourself. Having said that, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was honored some time back, and he was, it was in tears. 45,000 Swedish fans, give him incredible homecoming. 122 games for Sweden. That was beautiful for him, and that's a good honor. Is there anybody in the Super Eagles? Is there anybody in the Super Eagles that deserve that kind of honor? The current Super Eagles. I don't think there is any, in my opinion. All of them are shitty players, rude, disrespectful, uncoordinated, foolish group of players. If you have any other bad word I can use, borrow me, I'll give it back to you later. That's how I would describe the Super Eagles players. And where is again that I was going to go? Real Madrid. Now there's this story that came out. I'm hearing the story and I'm asking what is really the juice in this. Okay, so if you look at Real Madrid, they have Thibaut Courtois, Kepa Arrizabalaga, Balega, and then they have Lenin, right? So he is a third choice goalkeeper that led them to winning the title last season and led them to the finals of the UEFA Champions League. Before Thibaut Courtois came to reap where he did not so, but hey, senior man. Now, they're hearing that Arsenal wants to sign Lenin. Now, will Lenin leave Real Madrid, the place where titles are guaranteed, where Barcelona are struggling, so it means that titles are guaranteed, and go to Arsenal and go and become number 2? Because I don't see where David Raya that will sign tomorrow officially for 27 million will not come and say number 2. I don't understand that. So where is this whole Lenin story headed to? And then all the players that Arsenal wants to sign, Benjamin Sesko have not renewed his contract to stay to 2026, and there's a gentleman agreement that if a big offer comes, he can move. What's it called? Zigze seems to be heading to AC Milan or Juventus. Few other the players that they are looking for are not going somewhere else. There was this rumor that came out from Italy that Arsenal Edu is already talking to Aurelio De Laurentiis to sign Victor Osimhen. Now I have a problem with that. Victor Osimhen currently earns 300,000 euros, right? That's about 250, 220 or 230,000 pounds. So if Arsenal wants to sign him, that's going to be a lot in the region of 300,000 pounds or so. Would Arsenal be willing to pay? I know Arsenal have paid 350 before to Ozil and to Aubameyang. Would Arsenal be willing to pay that? And from the look of things, the price might be lesser than the 130 million euros that Aurelio De Laurentiis is asking for. That's about 87 million pounds. So would Arsenal be willing to pay for him? Would he be the guy who comes in and fill in the void that is missing in the Arsenal team? Remember, Arsenal was the second highest scoring team last season. I've not seen Arsenal also thinking of somebody as a competition. I'm not talking of backup, as a competition for Bukayo Saka. I've also not seen them talk about a competition for Martin Odegaard, and then a support for Declan Rice, because the Douglas Lewis that everybody was hoping that Arsenal would sign is no longer there. So my question to you guys is, this season have ended, and Arsenal, last summer they did their business very quick. They got us, surprised. They brought in everybody they want to bring in. I know that the transfer window is opening tomorrow, and then the Euros is going on, but they still need to sign some players and sell some players before the end of June, which also other clubs need to do. That's the reason why Aston Villa is putting some of the players in the market. What do you think, as an Arsenal fan, is the player now that Arsenal will sign? Who do you think Arsenal will sign, and who are the players that should go? For me, I know all the players that should go. The leader of that group is Eddie Nketiah. Smith Rowe, I am tired of you. You can go now. Vieira, I still like you. I think that there's something there. I would support a loan. What's it called? Sonny Suarez, get out of the club. And then thank you very much for leaving already. Thomas Partey, carry your party somewhere else. Yes, again, all of those guys should just be going like that. And we hear that AC Milan or Juventus are looking to sign former Spurs defender, the Polish Jacob Kivior. I don't know if that's going to happen anyway, but we're hoping. And for Arsenal fans, I hear that they are praying that all Arsenal players that are in the Euros, they should get knocked out in the group stage. I don't know how possible that will be, but we will see at the end of the day. What are your prayers when it comes to your favorite club players that are in the Euros currently? What are your prayers? What are your wishes? Who are the teams that you think will go to this Euro and really shine and cause a problem to other opposition? What's the team that you think will be the team that will lead to upset? Okay, because sometimes you have to look at it in case you don't know the teams that qualify for the Euro. In Group A, you have Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland. In Group B, you have Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania, who does come across as a group of death because of these three teams: Spain, Croatia, and Italy. Albania might be the whipping boys in that group, but they just might be the surprise team. Who would have thought that Benin Republic would be the team that will cause problem in the group where you have Nigeria, South Africa, and the rest of them, or Rwanda, for instance. But then it is football. Then in Group C, you have Slovakia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. And then you now have Poland, Netherlands, Austria, and France in Group D. Another group that looks like a group of them, but there are really two clear-cut teams there, Netherlands and France. In Group E, you have Belgium, perennial achievers like the Netherlands, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. And then, when I look at this perennial achievers team, you notice that the two countries that are perennial achievers in Europe, they share the same border. As a matter of fact, Belgium and Holland have a city where houses are cut through. There's no fence, but they are cut through. Like your parlor can be in Belgium and your bedroom can be in the Netherlands, and you're paying two tax. There is Belgian beer and there is Netherlands beer. There is Belgian burger and there is Netherlands burger. Some shops, when you sit in the shop, in some part of the shop you're sitting in Belgium, in some other part of the shop you're sitting in the Netherlands. Well, it's an experience if you're a traveler that I would like for you to go and experience and see. Well, for some it is just two countries on one piece of land. For some other countries, it is two continents on one piece of land. Turkey is that one. If you go to Ankara, you understand what I'm saying. Standing on that bridge, one half of the bridge is Asia, one other half of the bridge is Europe. Well, Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czechia. Now, one of the things that I've noticed with Portugal is it me or they are always in one group that is very, very easy, where they will go and Cristiano Ronaldo go and score a hat-trick against Georgia and they'll say, oh, he's the greatest player to ever live. I'm not trying to win on this parade here, but they just have a way of putting Cristiano Ronaldo in that kind of place where he will score as if goals go out of fashion. But we wish them the very, very best and hope that everybody do well. So for those of you who don't know now, you know. Please tell me who you think is going to be the team that will shock everybody and the ones that their electricity, their battery charger, and their power bank is not working. Well, let's look at some of the transfer news, the transfer stories, or the rumors that are going on. Don't worry, I would state it 10:30 in case you're wondering if the show will end now. Bayern Munich show interest in Liverpool's defender Joe Gomez. Chelsea think about offering Conor Gallagher in New Day. AC Milan target Aston Villa, Matty Cash. Those are some of the major names on the story. So let me give you what is happening there. Liverpool and England defender Joe Gomez 27 is a target for Bundesliga club Bayern Munich, and then Chelsea are thinking about offering a new deal to 24-year-old England midfielder Conor Gallagher. I've always said that if Chelsea sell the player, it would be a very big mistake. This is the next John Terry. This is the player that will be their future captain. I don't see why they want to sell him. Who is wanted by Aston Villa and Tottenham Hotspur? AC Milan have had talks with Aston Villa over a move for 26-year-old Poland striker, Poland right back Matty Cash. Okay, and Villa's £30 million asking price for Cash is likely to be a stumbling block in the negotiation. Former Lille and Roma boss Paulo Fonseca is set to be appointed the new AC Milan manager. Whoa. Okay, that's not a bad one. Stefano Pioli is gone. Okay, so this one is good. The agent of Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Lewis, 26, has been in touch with Barcelona sporting director Deco as the Brazil international assesses his summer option. Liverpool and Brazil goalkeeper Alisson 31 has rejected the chance to join Saudi club Al Nassr. I will stay with Uberaja slot in this club. Erik Ten Hag 54 has three demands. He wants met before signing a new contract at the club. Okay, Ten Hag is set to sign a new 2-year extension to his contract. Let's hope that everything works well. Former Chelsea boss Graham Potter and current West Brom manager Carlos Corberán are the leading candidate to take charge of Leicester City. They're still looking for the replacement for the manager that Chelsea stole from them or took from them. Okay, they paid, so they used to they bought it from them. Okay, talking about Enzo Maresca. Chelsea are considering making a move for Bournemouth and England striker Dominic Solanke, 26 this summer. Liverpool are expected to make an offer for 19-year-old Portugal and Benfica midfielder João Neves in the next few days. Well, Wolves are also expected to make a bid for him as well. West Ham are interested in Wolves' Max Kilman, 27, but the English defender could cost in the region of 40 to 50 million or probably 45 million pounds. The Hammers are also interested in 21-year-old versatile Argentine forward Matthias Soli, who is currently at Juventus. That's according to Fabrizio Romano. Aston Villa have open talks with Marcel over the possibility of signing 25-year-old France midfielder Matteo Guendouzi. Remember that Unai Emery signed him for Arsenal. He still loves the boy. He wants to get his boy back. Fulham has set their sights on Luton's English defender Teddy Mengi, 22, and plan to sign at least two centre backs this summer. Tottenham Hotspur finally, their English defender Jet Spence 23 is in advanced talk to join Serie A club Genoa on loan. And that deal would also have a clause that says if you like what you see, you will buy him at the end of the season. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see how that goes. Well, let me come back to you guys now and hear from you guys and see what you guys have got to say. There's a whole lot in the space to talk about. So, I mean, you guys have your own say and I will have my own say. And whatever question you have now, this is the best time to bring it up. Well, let's look at some Euro stories and see what is going on there. Cristiano Ronaldo already knows about Euro 24 rule change that's been decided in private. So you shouldn't be surprised if you see him not playing regularly. Czech Republic called for Patrick Schick renaissance at Euros after freak bike accident that was not expected. The Bayer Leverkusen player had a bike accident after celebrating their league and cup win in Germany. Cristiano Ronaldo last dance overshadows Portugal's golden generation at Euro 2024. Let's see if he's going to be able. Roberto Martinez can work up a magic that will make this happen. 10 contenders for the Euro 2010 Golden Boot, including Harry Kane and Kylian Mbappe. I'm going to read the rest as they are listed in this place. So the favorite is the favorite for the Golden Boot. There's a whole lot of name there. Kylian Mbappe is up there, the new signing for Real Madrid, former PSG, Monaco player. Harry Kane is also there. Cristiano Ronaldo is there. Romelu Lukaku, I don't know why they put his name there, but they think he will do something. Dusan Vlahovic have a chance to show to the world, especially Arsenal, what we would have gotten if they had gotten him. Well, let's see if that would happen. There is also Jude Bellingham, but I think this one they just put him there. They just begged the media to put his name so that they will hype him, put him up there. You are not James Rodriguez, forget about it. You're not going to win the highest goal scorer award. Kai Havertz is also there. Rasmus Højlund, people that put Kai Havertz then I don't know what's in the French. Dominic Soboslai. That's the one that bothers me, okay? For top goal scorer, they put Dominic Soboslai there. What is the group play there? Okay? What is he really going to play when they will get knocked out from the group stage? He will score 40 goals in the group? I don't understand. But hey, anything is possible. So what? Anything can happen. Is that not what we always say? Well, let's see. Maybe just magically, he might just go there and score the double hat trick in the group game, and then before you know it, everything is changed. So I'm looking at the stadium and I'm seeing that Bayern Munich stadium, and I'm saying to myself, last October I was just at this stadium, and something about that stadium that's always getting me laughing. The home dressing room is like heaven. dressing room is like FIS, like VGC and Ikota, Ikoyi and Obalende. But hey, we people now we do another, we just say we do something. But hey, it is what they like and how they want their things to go. Who am I to complain? Well, there's plenty of food in Germany to chop, to eat. So, but most of the countries have come there with their chefs. But one thing that would definitely go around is pizza. Forget about it. Pizza, you can never go wrong with pizza. I talk about pizza. My daughter has been on my neck to buy her pizza since she turned 10. She was asking for pizza. I bought pizza that day, but more pizza. Now, so this relationship between me and my daughter, you don't turn boyfriend and girlfriend. Oh. Don't try extortion. Oh. I need to. That is to cry out because this pizza thing. Somebody needs to sign a contract to send pizza to us on a regular basis because the way my daughter they ask for pizza, so I'm sorry for a future boyfriend of Rookie. Michelle Idafe Ogochukwu, I'm sorry for you, and that's all I can say. And I keep telling her every day, I'm training you to be a woman that can take care of yourself. But future boyfriend must still, you must still do something. Okay, Michael, let us say audio is back. Thank you very much. So I talked for 30 minutes plus without audio. God. If you know the kind of energy why I do that first show, we audio not this so. They pay me, remind me of Murphy one time. Murphy do 2-hour show without audio. You don't know. Oluwaseyi say audio is good now. Henry Mori say yes, it's on now. Adijala Fuma say well done, Elemental TV family. Dimola Abiodun Ibrahim. Okay, so for those of us who agreed on the giveaway on the last Friday, Dimola Abiodun Ibrahim is our pick for this month. So the last Friday of this month, Dimola Abiodun Ibrahim will send us his. He will send us before the last Friday anyway. His bank details and is the guy that we will bless. Okay. He said we're good to go now. I did love him say your Newcastle JC final, the gate final. Yes, and some people will love me enough, send me. Remember that lady that sent me this one, but she's also sent me a Manchester United JC that I had to wear when they won the FA Cup. I don't even know where I keep on now. Fit on to rag, who's at clean ground. Madam Cherry, Novus, Aguilera. Lami say money in the Elemental TV. Good morning to you. Demola very bright says, I think Spain might surprise us because there is no exceptional player in that team. Everybody will want to play for themselves. Italy too, but I'm going for Spain. I don't think ETH will end the season. Okay, no let me hear you. That thing we just talk now. So Bob Biffy carry cutlass all the way from England, come pursue you for Ikorodu. Okay, P. Maradine says it's obvious that those guys at TalkSports are running PRO for Southgate for the United job, and it's going to end in tears, but not for Southgate. Nice one, boss. Thank you very much. Jamal Abiodun Ibrahim says, I think Chelsea will make top 4 next season. Are you really sure about that, squad? Are you sure? Well, let's. I don't know, but let's see. Guys, you agree that Chelsea will make top 4 next season? Well, let's see the preseason. No, my problem with the season that comes after a tournament like the Euros is always the fact that no team will have a proper preseason. So after the Euros now, you will see your players between 10 to 15 days of rest. The Euros end on the 14th of July. And the season starts in the middle of August. So by July, 14th of July, so you now give them 10 days. So that's like they resume on the 24th of July, and then I think the next season will start somewhere on the 13th or 15th of August. I don't know. I'll check the date and I'll see. So when you look at all of that, you're asking yourself, where in all of this would they really have a proper time to prepare? Key players like Kopama is going to the Euros, and some other players there. How would they get their time to prepare and then get ready to come and face the season? Well, I don't know. Anything is possible. Just pray that players don't easily get burned out. Players don't also get mixed up in the whole web of we're tired, we're not ready yet. I know that Arsenal might drop the bar a little bit if they're not careful, and then again it also affects the transfer because now you're going to wait for Euros to go. You don't want to sign a player in the middle of Euro and then he gets injured, you can't use them, and then you're struggling. So you want your players to come back from the Euros first before you decide, okay, this is the player that I want to stay or the one that I want to go. You want to also see some performance. Maybe some players will get some exceptional performance at the Euros, but I normally don't sign players because of their performance performance in any competition, because some players are competition players, they don't still play well in the league. Okay, Amesh Rodrigo is a good example. A few other players like that have gone well to do well in the competition, but then in the league, when you sign them to your team, they're just neither here nor there. The Nielsen is another one, so all of those things will come to play at the end of the day. But Chelsea making it tough for next season, probably because not too many teams, apart from Arsenal and Man City, are guaranteed in that top spot position. But I think that Tottenham Hotspur have done well enough to be able to move to the next level. But Spurs are Spurs. They are the self-destruct team. They can kill themselves, they can poison themselves. Spurs can now have, maybe Arsenal wants to win the league title and Spurs needs to win 1 or 2 games to make them win the league title. Spurs will decide to lose and say, no, we'd rather not make top 4 than to see Arsenal win the title. So that kind of a team is not a team you want to bet on. But we will see anyway. But guys, you really think that Chelsea have, from what you've seen of Chelsea right now, plus whatever addition they will put in, you think that they will make the top 4? Let's accept the fact that Liverpool might drop out of the top 4 this season, and there is Aston Villa, who also will drop out, not might, but will drop out of the top 4 this season. Who is that team that would make the other 2 that will join the top 4? There's Man United, who does seem, if they don't suffer injuries, they look like a team that will get there. So maybe Chelsea or Tottenham Hotspur or maybe Newcastle can do rebounds and see. I don't know, but whatever you think, let me know. Demola Bellerin say, I think Chelsea will make top 4 next season, United too, but I think Spurs might take 1 spot in that top 4 next season. Almost like play, we know they qualify for next season World Cup. No, mathematically, Nigeria still have a mathematical chance of qualifying. It's just that we say we do not like the natural because it's making us not to press calculator. We like adrenaline, we like high blood pressure, we like bala blue. So we're pressing calculator. But this time, now algebra calculator, almighty formula. Now we press. As of today, we still have a mathematical chance of qualifying. So we cannot write it off yet. Adrian say the fire Finidi yet. We must go ASAP. If you fire them, who you will bring in? That's the thing. The question is, if you fire Finidi, who will bring in? You get money. See, man will not get money in the select food. My mom used to say that when we were growing up. Say, when man no put money down for food, he made a talk, say food no sweet. Anything when they give and he go shop. Now when man get money, like me now, when I get money now, they say, babe, I want to eat cow tongue. I like cow tongue or goat tongue and the ear, places like that, cow head. But if I not get money, saying I just small money, babe, don't manage this small one. Anything will come and shop. If the vegetable plenty pass the meat and the fish. Say naturally I'm a man. Vegetable not be really our thing. Forget all those nutrients when I talk say for vegetable now. No, it not be we will be person, not be all those things. Not our thing. Our thing are plenty fish and plenty meat or boku or ligu, all those kinds of eba. Not be the eba when they remove the eba na fish name or pwepwe, all those things. But when you not get money, you can't say scubia, sabida, shower, all those things to see the sweet. See the okay. Not be the way you the tickle, not be Jerusalem. Na fish, na meat, na seafood. When I was growing up, we used to be poor man food. Now we don't grow up. That thing I call the rich man food. But hey, it is what it is. So, how did we even get here? Now they ask now. How did we get to Boko and the rest of them? Okay, so you talk of Finidi George firing. That's how we got there. We now get the money to take by eba or ligu or pwepwe. We have to eat scubia fish. What you people in Lagos call Titus fish. We have to eat it and enjoy the cod liver oil that is inside. Okay, it's nutritious. Manage Finidi George. Send to now to say I don't want to see me in Arsenal. Nketiah, Nelson, Party, ESRO, or should pack your load and go in Jesus' name. Hey, demon spirit, pack your load and go. Hey, pack your, oh God, church, that follow us back in the day. The one I say, I think the Euros will delay some transfer. In Sesko, money is not much. I think they should go get it. No, Sesko already say he go sign for RB Leipzig, so there's no way again. What do you make of Lukaku to Jesus Christ? Lukaku to which Arsenal? What's happening now? You want cause problem to Arsenal? Can that work out? No, it not going to work out. We cast a bind in the name of Jesus. Lukaku here now. I beg you. Oluwaseyi Adebowale says France is my favorite to win the Euros. I think so too. I agree with you on that one. But they can be surprised. Olatunji Emmanuel says, what's your top three candidate for the Euros? France, number one. Spain, number two. Between Germany and Italy, number three. That's my candidates. But France is up there. That France attack. Well, I Joe Maki Kabalik, that France team. They bono feli they hot, they get you now 330. They take with people up. France still not be young. Lua Sheya Adebowale say, I've always wanted to know, is it true that radio stations do not see the phone numbers of callers, and also is there a way for radio stations to monitor the number of live listeners? Terrestrial radio, that's the problem with terrestrial radio. Terrestrial radio, you cannot see the numbers. So, let me show you something. Hold on, just give me a minute. That meat needs to be demystified today because I get too many people calling and asking that question. So I have two mixers. I have a backup mixer. There's one here now, which we are using. And then this is another one. If you go to church, you know what a mixer is. Okay, this is a brand new mixer. This is a roll-up, right? So this is how a mixer is. And all the plugins are here. The phones that radio station uses is most times landline. So it be connected probably like in Studio B or somewhere else, and then the line will be fed in to the mixer. The mixer like this, right? Oh God, this was spoiled. Okay, comes in like this. Maybe you put it on any of this channels. This is a 24 channel mixer, right? This is 24, this is 12, 24 channel. So anywhere these things go in, you now come here. When you call, the light will come up. It is that light that tells you, oh, a caller is on the line. You press the button and then you make you put the volume up. That's how radio stations work. So you can't tell. Right, so when I've heard people accuse me, people see me on the road and say, oh, the people where you pick their call, people like them, myself, me, I hate it when the same people are calling my show. I actually don't like it because it negates that story of, oh, we have about 2 million listeners. I don't feel comfortable with it, but hey, that's really what happens. Most times, a console is just like this keypad, right? All you see is red light. Once that light is on, you press it, you press the button and you pick the call and it goes straight. So nobody actually sees any number. But there's a whole lot of people. People always say that thing like, oh, the people who pick their call, Joe Baba, McBernard Muddy, Marcel, God bless you. So, people always say that, but that's not true. Again, to know the number of people that are calling, you are listening, no radio station can know it. The only time you can, that's why digital is the new goal. But unfortunately, Nigerians don't want digital because digital requires more work. Doing digital, you require more work, more fat. You'll not be able to have the market. If you notice, those people that are doing skits are making more money than even normal radio station now because those people, you can show your analytics and tell you, I have 4 million, 10 million people following me. There's evidence. All these small girls that you see that go on podcasts and tell you that 20 million, I didn't enter their Jerusalem. It's because of the numbers that they have. If you don't have that kind of number, you cannot go out and brag like that. But you see, when the radio station tells you we have over 200 million people or 2 million, 10 million, they are just assumption. They're just speculative numbers. Now, I can tell you, oh, this number of people watch my live. You will see it. I put up a show, this number of people view it over a period of time. You can see it. But for regular radio, that doesn't happen. I hope this put that question, Oluwaseyi Adebowale, and to every other person who's always thinking about it. I hope this puts it to rest that there is no way that happens. And sometimes the way people say it, it's so annoying. Everybody say, now only we enjoy the first section. I listen with the radio and watch the YouTube. Adrian, say, Elevator, thank you for your contribution about the Super Eagles, Finidi, and NFF on Channel Television. You spoke the minds of genuine and honest people. Thank you very much. I've been hearing a lot about this, my channel's appearance that do, but some people are angry with me. People from the NFF called me and said, why would I be saying that? Even the ministry, the minister was supposed that somebody from the ministry was supposed to say the minister was watching me and is angry with me. And I was like, hello, are you sure you're calling me or you're calling the wrong person? He said, yes, you said that. I said, we'll give you my number. If you call me again, if I come, I will beat the living daylight out of you. Are you mad? The minister, they pay me salary. I mean, the minister employed me. See the minister invest on me. Now my papa, I don't understand Nigerians. So minister say made a write a comprehensive technical report. On the show, and I said, if they submit comprehensive technical report to the minister will read them. Minister will ask Senator John or whatever his name is. If they give a comprehensive technical report, so see the comprehensive technical report of the match, the true match. If you read them, you can interpret them. Minister, what do you mean they say Finidi? The reason they employed Finidi was that the minister categorically told the NFL that we not go fee fund on our coaches. We not go fee pay even this on our Pesero. We not go give you the money. $50,000 every month. He not there anywhere. Not me like NFL go get Finidi George. I mean, we just say when I just say we don't forget. Which are the things as well we don't forget the lyrics. You understand? But they want everybody praise them. Everybody sing their praises. All African guys will go. Some people never, some athletes never see get their money. But when people talk, say you're a bad person, the minister they invest in you. And you know what the audacity to even say, like, first off, the minister they pay for this light what they use, or they pay for the data, or they give me allow. I never ever go anywhere. All my life of doing media, and they see people say, nah, NFF play the ends and go somewhere. I never ever. When we go all African games for Ghana, where they spend from my pocket and my children's money, and people like the Marotiri God, they send me money to know what I do the best. People, journalists, they collect daily allowance from ministry. They say, they put my name on my team. I say, no, don't put it, because days like this will arise. When you go there and go and collect that, you hear 100 CDs. Whether they think, say, nah, the all and all, why they spend over 15 million of my own money. They'll call you that control you tomorrow. Say, are you not the one? Even when they were coming back, let me tell you how it happened. People, when they go on their own, they say there is a charter flight. Make everybody come put their name. I said, no, I am not putting my name. When I come here, there was no plan for charter flight. We follow road come. I buy tickets to go back. We go use them. I don't want to go enter plane. Because he get food where you go shop, where you not go feed vomit. My mother go say, waiting person they forbid. They use teeth, they share and give people. So when they call me, I tell them, you don't even get the right to call me in the first place. Whoever give you my number lose it. The minister is as culpable as Finidi, as the NFF, as anybody. And don't go out in public and be lying that the huge investment, huge what? It be like say somebody send you 2,000 naira, I can't tell you, he can't send you SMS. I have sent the fund. Which fund? You didn't mad? 2,000 naira fund. I'm not recharge card, but recharge card. This is why recharge card not be fund. Well, let's move on anyway. Most times people just try to make somebody get angry. Oluwaseyi Adebowale say, I've since called a radio station and my call was picked during a commercial break. The call was recorded and then played on air. After the break, makes me wonder if callers' calls can be edited before airing. So let me tell you the rule of broadcasting. I think we in Bella were the ones that the first set of people that destroyed that rule. So the rule of broadcasting is screen your calls. Even in America and England, they still do it. That's why if you notice in Cool FM, for instance, you call, you will say, I want to hear so and so music. As you dey talk you dey play. It's because the calls are recorded, screened, and then edited. What we did at Brilla was that, listen, football cannot be screened. Football is a passion game. Let's allow people. It was a risk because Brilla they also one before the record call before. I think I was the first person that started that nonsense, but it became the norm. Like if we keep screening this thing, what we're doing is we're regulating people's emotion. It's like VAR and goal celebration. Why don't we just let them? I mean, they make mistake, they make mistake. They say, no, hey, people would call in and insult you. I became the very biggest victim. Remember the caller that called in on the day my mom died and said, because of my useless analysis that made God to kill my mother. Well, it's fine. There's always the good, the bad, and the ugly. But you see, the thing is, every radio station is meant by the rule of NBC. Okay, it's meant to screen calls, but even at that, you don't see numbers, you don't see the people. There is a machine called, what's the name of that machine now? I've forgotten. But there is a machine that is used they send the call through that machine, right? So that machine screens the call, it records your call, and then it plays it back. It's like vMix, what we use for broadcasting of live matches. For streaming of matches, it's like vMix. Like if I want to do proper equipment streaming of this live now, I'll put a vMix. With a vMix, as I'm talking, we'll be able to upload pictures, the words that I'm saying. I could ever, if you watch some live streams of some channels, you'll see them. They have like graphics on the side. The words that they're saying, the stories are on the side. It's a vMix. That's when you're using multiple. But I don't think my channel have made as much subscribers for me to go and invest that kind of money on that yet. If we get to 100,000, for instance, you will see me do that. So that's what they were doing. But I don't know if it is still very, very relevant anyway, but the most important thing is that radio stations do it because when people call on your show, especially when you're doing all those political shows where you talk about government and the rest, the fear is you don't want to be responsible for callers calling and insulting a sitting president because you can't take your license down, you will be fined, so much like that. So for us, I mean, sports is not really taking that serious in Nigeria. So it's not, if you call the minister or you saw the NFL president, it's not really a big deal. Okay, that was why we're able to take the risk. For this one, but 21 people now on live right now, 17 people now don't like it. You go see them. It's not even the people who they watch. They say you can't lie. The other time the number go up and the comment go up, you see it. So that's how it works. It doesn't mean that the presenters, and even that thing that you saw with the screening of your call, it's a producer that do all those screening, not be the presenter. Presenter is just there, doing all the live, doing his thing. It's a producer that is doing it and he's in another studio. He just forward it up and then they press play. That one is even harder. They press play and it goes. Okay. So I hope that explains it to. I hope it explains it to you. Arewale Ayodeji says we know the Go World Cup. The earlier we accept this, the better. But no, we still have a mathematical chance, so we can live on that. I've made peace with myself that I don't even think of him again. I don't want to use your World Cup Japan now. Sorry for. Olatoye Manuel say if they do not see the statistics of viewers, how do they now convince sponsors since they can't certify the viewership of the show? Wow. So before this digital madness came in, before this digital evolution came in. So let me tell you the greatest sin that Goodluck Jonathan committed that you people don't know. In 2012, Goodluck Jonathan did what they call the digital switch. All our radio and TV stations were not ready for it. Because with digital switch, you must own your own content. You cannot use somebody's content anymore. You cannot play people's music without permission. Digital switch is like on this show now. There are sometimes people say something, I want to play some music. Mother's Day, people's birthday. If I try and my channel will go down. So this is what happened. At that time, they had to say, in the land of the blind, one armed man is the king. At that time, there was no digital. My show, my 30-minute show in the morning was sponsored by 1960bet 12.7 million. Yeah, per quarter. Right? Then when that came down, when Winners Golden Bet came in, it now came down to 8 million and then came down to 6.7. That same 30 minutes today, nobody's willing to pay 1.5 million. Let me tell you how that happened. As the digital revolution started, and all these people that are doing content, that's why Sabino's, for instance, is richer than some people, that almost everybody will present show on radio, on terrestrial radio. As the digital revolution started, people started taking their advert budget to the digital space. So exactly 12 years ago, I said in a meeting in Brilla, I said, guys, that's 2012. I said, if you see the way the world is going, the way at that time terrestrial budget for advertising was like 70% and digital budget was 30%. I said the way the world is going, digital budget will go higher than us because our numbers are assumption, they are not verifiable. But everybody mocked me and laughed at me. 12 years later, digital budget is now 92%. Only 8% goes for terrestrial. That's why if you listen to radio, regular radio, their adverts have dropped, their ratings have also dropped, their rate card have dropped. Shows that normally you will pay 20, 15 million for, you cannot pay 3 million for it, and they would even be happy that you're doing it, or 2 million or 1.5. So that's what has happened because the digital revolution, the numbers game have come to catch up with them and overtaking them, right? So people put more money. AY gets 450 million from a beverage company for AY Live because AY will tell you I have over 10 million people across all social media, and when I post your brand, it stays there forever. But for radio, for instance, if you run an advert in the morning and I miss it, I didn't hear it, that advert is gone. It's not going to come back again. You have to pay another money. But if I put your brand on elevated TV content, for instance, for as long as that content is online, it's going to be there permanently. Anytime anybody sees it, your brand will follow it. You see, that's the difference. It's just like how all the sleeve adverts start coming back. You know, French League was doing it before, they stopped it, and then all of a sudden it's coming back. It's just the same thing. So it was the time where the terrestrial radio controlled the narrative and TV controlled the narrative. But now digital have come. That's your question have been answered completely. Latin Emmanuel. The Malabodi guy say, can the second position qualify in the World Cup qualifier? We are playing. Thanks to the elevated family, we forward my candidates to Ubers. Okay, no, there are second positions that will go and play playoff, but not all second position team. As it is right now, so Nigeria does not even look like their group will produce in second position because their point overall is very, very low. So it is the highest point team in second position. I think about 4 or 6 of them that will go and play a playoff to produce one team that will join to make it 10. But 9 guaranteed slots are already available for the 9 groups that are going to the World Cup. Okay, let's go to this. So actually, says so. There was no interview process for Finidi. There was actually an interview process, but it was just so there is the high ranking and then there is the lower ranking. The only reason the minister is making noise is the minister wanted Amonike, the FA wanted Finidi. That's it. So it's not making noise more like, oh, my candidate didn't get the job. You see your candidate, what your candidate have done. It's not like the minister, you don't know what he's saying. That's just the basic truth. Demola Abiodun is talking about callers there. Basiru Kabiru Basiru is late too. Really? You say not a lady, that's a girl, like Chelsea fan, right? 2 weeks ago, I think. No. Okay, I know the person you're talking about. May so rest in peace. I didn't know. It's been a while. Arowole Ayodeji say, the one use 100 cities, buy your loyalty. Only a principled man can take that stand you took. It's about a simple thing. I went to Ghana on my own. I know they go every competition. If I get money, I go go. Like I always say to people, 2 things I always avoid. Don't take anything from footballers. Because you know go say you go need to criticize them, and those things when you take go look for your truth. Don't take anything from administrators. Don't ask favors from administrators. You need to they go. They are administrators. Players even still good. Administrators on I was once they give you something. And there's something going to go wrong. They will call you for phone. You see this person insulting me. You did not even say anything. I don't want at all. Yes, do I need money? Yeah, desperately. Am I broke? Yes. But this brokenness, I can handle them. I'm a street boy, I can handle them. Because those are the moments where they will not call you, you see what this person is saying to me, go and attack him under the comment because you now become their dogs. They use you when they want to. That's why they give you money. And you know how that kind of money they do. My mother will say, now they give high. If you use your money by and you high. Because you know this money the players can raise their game for the remaining qualifier. You get expectation on those players. Those players. Okay, you really want to get BP. I know that they say, how did the top management umbrella miss all this future analysis? Also, lent in lines. It is hard for a man to advise a rich man. That's one. Two. Another, if you are a competition to line manager, if you are a competition to the person that is the head of the unit, you would make sure that whatever suggestion you make in the like close meeting that doesn't involve management is removed from the, because I mean we will make suggestions not necessarily not a suggestion, you get the same minute. When the minute to come, those suggestions are not written there. And because that minute is always forwarded to the management, and then he's heard the mundane talk like, okay, this is what they do. So you just did that and just clear it down. There is nothing in the TV radio that I'm doing in terms of my content that is new. All of these things are things that I suggested where I was working before. Like, okay, let's start it. We are the only all sports radio station. Let's do all these things. Let's do league. Let's do grassroots. Sponsors will come. There's a way we do it. We package the sponsors will come. But some people thought I was trying to push my own button, like, oh, you want to be popular, you want to be famous. I said, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But hey, people don't see them like that. At the end of the day, look at how it is. How do you go from number one against the competition to now you're like nobody even remember whether you exist? How? I mean, nobody falls like that in any business. They don't crash like that. You can't just crash. They say America will not be world power again. Don't mean say they'll become Somalia. You understand? Oh, Russia have lost its place. Germany is no longer world power. It don't mean say they can't turn Eritrea or South Sudan. But hey, it is one of those things where black people they don't like innovation. People are very comfortable where they are. Raji Moshood, they say is the team. Elevator TV going to the Olympics? No, we're not. I pay all the needed funds and sponsorship. I don't see hash my hand and expectations come out from Super. I think now wash you want to. I don't still wash my hands and expectation come out from Super Eagles, just hoping our athletes shock us in Paris. So the reason why we're not going to the Olympics, we actually got accreditation, but then when I did the tabulation of our calculation, a 3-man crew going to the Olympics for the month-long competition will draw between 45 to 50 million. And to be very honest, I don't know if we will get the return in terms of views, in terms of numbers, in terms of subscribers for that. If we had like 100,000 subscribers, I would raise the money. I'll find the money and I'll go to the Olympics. But what we have right now does not support that kind of investment. Even if sponsors come in, if a sponsor come in, there's no sponsor in Nigeria that will actually give you 50 million. Let's be very, very honest here. You talk about flight ticket for your team, feeding, their own allowance, per diem, as we call it, and all the extras that you put in. I mean, we went to Ghana, we spent 15 million of my money, my children's money. What did we make? We made just 1.2 million in terms of views, and but we made like over 1,000 subscribers, which is good, okay? But we can't do that with the Olympics because 50 million will buy me. If I put another 10 million to now, I will buy this property where they say this property is right now selling at 65. But if I put 60 million down payment, they will take them now, right? So my wife not even agree. Let's not lie about it. My wife will look at me. She will give me that look and tell me, Oga, it be like say you know the craze. It be like say you know the mad. So they keep quiet for you since so now they give you tea to drink. You think I not move. That's what my wife, the woman that I married, that's what she will say. So forget about it. Actually, said the decline is massive. I remember days of Bula versus Femi Adigan. That fight was not necessary. That fight was not necessary. It shouldn't have existed. But you talk. The advice rich man. I used to wonder why we were fighting that fight anyway. Another issue this is all SC Benin Republic need to do is to win 5 more matches and they will end in 22 points. Nigeria win all 6 matches and end in 21 points. It's hard to have they even win 1, not to talk of 6. The Malaberi Femi and the gang not be matched then, but they don't grow higher. Jolalo says the Super Eagles, I wonder how they would dig themselves out of this hole because they are the biggest loser. The funny thing is, let's be very honest, knowing football the way I know football, these other teams that are ahead of us can go on a losing streak. They can lose 2 games, they can lose 3 games. It's football. The thing is, even when they lose, can our arrogant, recalcitrant, Super Eagles tell themselves that look, because the biggest winners are the Super Eagles players. Like it or not, I'm not going to benefit anything. I went to you, spend 4.something million naira. Did I get anything back from you? No. The Super Eagles players play the draw. They still get $10,000 match bonus. So, when you look at all of this, they stay in free hotel. I pay for my hotel. They eat free food. I pay for my food. They get free flight. I pay for my own flight. So when you look at it, and most time people think, now we the no, we're not benefiting anything. So if they not see the importance of going to the World Cup, putting their name on the World Cup roster, let it be that when they check in the history of people who go World Cup, them to be there. Then I don't think that I can sit where I am and I'm bothered about them and having a headache. Oh, why they not going to the World Cup? Because for us, content creators, we spend money. You keep investing and hope to God that this acorn seed that you're planting will grow up and turn to an oak tree and sprout out, things that will turn into good. It's not magic like, just do it, just do content and it turns. No. I did a Semi Ajayi interview, 4,000 views. That's like $4. Okay, for somebody like me, it doesn't make anything because you don't understand the equipment that I put into putting it out. I'm just giving you an example. There's players, if they really think that World Cup is important for us, then they will play and go to the World Cup for themselves and then go benefit, rubbing shoulders with the best name. Any footballer will tell you that the best moment of their life is playing at the World Cup. If you're lucky to win it, good. If you're not lucky to win it, but you play at the World Cup, you miss with the big boys. Okay, but then our players the way they play, does it really tell you that these players there's something about them? Like when they play against Benin Republic, and I'm asking myself from the roadside, like, okay, let's even accept that we don't have a coach. Finidi George, no Sabu. Let's accept that one. Are you telling me that these professional players cannot hold themselves together and say, you know what, guys, let's win this one. Forget anything. Again, our former coach do it, but we win now. Let's do it. Free kick, when they even trouble goalkeepers. Corner kick, when they trouble. That one are coaches too. My brother, I'm gonna leave those players. They're not the people who are open my mind off. Firewall says anyone who thinks Finidi can win all the next 6 matches should have his brain checked. We are not going to the World Cup with Finidi in charge. We are not going to the World Cup with anybody in charge. It's not Finidi. I'm not holding brief for him, but it's not Finidi. Do you know how many World Cup matches we played? We've not won. We played 2 against Ghana, Austin. We played 2 against Lesotho and Zimbabwe, Pesero. Now we played 2 now with Finidi George. None of them we don't win. We drew 5 and lost 1. So it's not a Finidi thing. One also the one that they avoid attacking the players. Now it surprised me. That Nigerians still have this mindset that we have superstar players. I've been saying this for almost 7 years now. We not get players. Our players don't sabi play ball. Just they rate them because they are being carried by some other good players in their club and I think they sabi play ball. They don't sabi. It's not be say transfer window don't open. How many of our players did they mention their name? Say the big clubs they look for players now. Our players they call. They call Michael Lisa, they call Erik Chase, they call all those other players. How many of our players did they call? Mona, calm down. I don't like you say those players don't look like hungry lions. It's just a shame the bunch of boys we have in the team. Does it mean we should invite more of home-based players who are hungry for success? I don't know. The Mola Berry Brian say, Omar Osime free no play at the World Cup till he retire. That's how it's looking like right now. Let me say, those players play as if they beg them to play for Nigeria, and that's exactly how they play. Oluwaseyi Adebowale says some matches are beyond the coach. These players are not motivated. No one takes responsibility. Well, this is where I'm recording on the show today. I think even with all the previous live that we didn't have audio, I think that we've had a good show here, and I'm sorry, I apologize, I take responsibility for that one. Tomorrow we'll get the Pidgin English version. Edra say it's true, most of our players are below average. Thank you very much. And Jala Olu says that the problem is not Finidi. The problems are one, it's the players who lack the will to fight. I agree with you. The NFF sacking raw unrealistic expectations of the fans. I agree with you 100%. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, do what to subscribe. That's the only way way you can prop us up to keep doing what we're doing and probably do way more than we're doing. The bigger the numbers, the better the opportunity for us to go up there and do more. Because when we drop content like those interviews I will put out, if you engage it, please just drop a comment on it. There's nothing, I mean, it doesn't take anything away from you. It helps us because the more the comment, the more the people that are commenting, the higher the chances of the algorithm advertising us to neutral followers, okay, that would now, decide whether they want to subscribe to the channel or not. Thank you very much for being there for us. Let's do this again tomorrow. My name is Edafi Mathias. I'm going to love to comment on the sports. It's been a lovely day. Very, 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 very bash version of who God created you to be. Bye bye, and have for yourself a wonderful day.